Hello there. Welcome back. Yeah, buddy. If I whisper, can you hear me? That is a question that I have. It'd be good to know these kind of things. Alright, so today we're going to start reading this the Personal MBA. I guess we're going to do several different videos to cover several different topics, but I guess it'll be like a series of videos to boy, I can't talk, but and I can't read either, really. I'm just kidding. Probably gonna have to do chapter by chapter in like a video series type deal. um yeah, that's pretty much it at this point. Hopefully I ordered a clip-on mic. Hopefully that'll be better, because I have this over here, but it's not, I don't think it picks up exactly everything. So anyway, I don't really want to lean into the mic constantly. So anyway, all right. So we're gonna start with the Personal MBA. It's by Josh Kaufman. It's 10th anniversary edition. A gold mine of useful ideas and helpful explanations. Every entrepreneur should own a copy and that was by James Clear, author of Atomic Habits. That said that on the cover of this. International bestseller, over 1 million copies sold. We're looking at the international bestseller, updated, revised, and expanded. A world-class business education in a single volume. You don't have to go to business school to learn the fundamentals of sound business practice. The Personal MBA 10th edition, 10th anniversary edition provides a comprehensive overview of every major business topic: entrepreneurship, product development, marketing, sales, negotiation, accounting, finance, productivity, communication, psychology, leadership, management, systems design, analysis, and operations in clear, straightforward, and simple terms. Learn essential concepts such as bullet point, the 5 parts of every business. You can understand and improve any business, large or small, by focusing on 5 fundamental topics. The 12 forms of value, which is another bullet point. The 12 forms of value. Products and services are only 2 of the 12 ways you can create value for your customers. Another bullet point. 4 methods to increase revenue. There are only 4 ways for a business to bring in more money. Do you know what they are? Big old question mark. The Personal MBA will save you hundreds of thousands of dollars in tuition while helping you do great work, make good decisions, and take full advantage of your skills, abilities, and available opportunities, no matter what you do or what you or would like to do for a living. So that's on the back cover. Yes. So then, praise for the Personal MBA. This is a masterpiece. This is the Start Here book I recommend to everybody, or everyone, I should say, interested in business. An amazing overview of everything you need to know. Covers all of the basics, minus buzzwords and fluff. One of the most inspiring things I've read in years, and that is Derek Sivers, author of Anything You Want. And then there's File this book under no excuses. After you've read it, you won't be open to people telling you that you're not smart enough, not insightful enough, or not learned enough to do work that matters. Josh takes you on a worthwhile tour of the key ideas in business and that was Seth Godin, author of This Is Marketing. So let's get started here. Master the art of business. Let's see. Of course, there's a table of contents. I'm trying to make this channel for people that can listen to books, maybe while we're at work, or people that don't really like to read, but they don't mind listening to somebody, or something like that. So, a note to the reader. Clear language Alright. Clear language engenders clear thought, and clear thought is the most important benefit of education. That was by Richard Mitchell. The Graves... man, I wish I could read. The Graves of Academy. Many people assume that they need to attend business school to learn how to build a successful business or advance in their career. That's not true. The vast majority of modern business practice requires little more than common sense, simple arithmetic, and knowledge of very few very important ideas and principles. I promise, this will get better. The Personal MBA is a foundational business book that focuses on the fundamentals. Its purpose is to give you a clear, comprehensive overview of the most important business concepts in as little time as possible. Each idea in this book is presented in plain language. Connections between these ideas are highlighted for easy reference. Once you know the essentials, you're free to focus on building your career. Secure in the knowledge that you're considering the most important matters first. Most MBA alternative books try to replicate the curricula of top-tier business school programs. That's not the focus of the Personal MBA. It says, my aim is to help you build a solid understanding of general business practice from scratch, regardless of your current level of education or business experience. Your time is valuable. I've made every effort to condense a large and diverse topic into an approachable volume you can read in a few hours. If additional research into specific topics is prudent in your situation, you'll know what to look for and where to begin. Knowing where to start in common business situations is valuable, whether you're an early career professional, an entrepreneur, a skilled tradesperson, or an executive with decades of experience. Having a common language to think Having a common language to think about what you observe opens the door to major improvements, no matter what you do for a living. This revised and updated edition of the Personal MBA features many new concepts that make the book's coverage of fundamental ideas even more comprehensive. In addition, I'm gonna put myself to sleep over here. In addition, small edits have been made to improve the clarity of the concepts included in the first two editions. The additional index features have been added to enhance the book's value as a long-term reference. If you combine reading this book with real-world experience, you'll reap the rewards for the rest of your life. I'm not getting enough oxygen, apparently. I hope this book helps you make more money, get more done, and have more fun in the process. Aha. So it goes on to talk about a preface to the 2020 edition. So the Personal MBA 10th edition. I know that's backwards, but 10th anniversary edition. So that's just the introduction, or barely. So now it's the introduction. So why read this book? Just what the world's need. Another business book. That was by the U.S. Customs agent at John F. Kennedy International Airport after asking about my occupation. Oh, man. All right. Since you're reading this book, chances are that you want to make something important happen. You want to start a business, get a promotion, or create something new in the world. It's also likely that one or more things are holding you back from achieving your dream. Business angst, the feeling that you don't know much about business, and therefore could never start your own company or take more responsibility in your current position. Better to maintain the status quo than face your fear of the unknown. Certification intimidation. So that is the idea that business is complicated and is a subject left to trained experts. If you don't have an MBA or similar expensive credentials, who are you to say you know what to do? Man, I hope I get better at reading soon, out loud anyway. Imposter syndrome. The fear that you're already in over your head, and it's only a matter of time before you're unmasked as a total fraud. No one likes a phony, right? Here's the good news. Everyone has these unfounded fears, and they're normal. Don't let them hold you back from pursuing what's important to you. Businesses are created, operated, and improved by ordinary people, just like you. There's no magic or secret knowledge involved. All you need to do is learn a few simple concepts that will change the way you think about how business works and allow you to identify promising opportunities. If you're an entrepreneur, student, tradesperson, executive, or professional who wants to master the fundamentals of sound business practice, this book is for you. No matter who you are or what you're trying to do, you're about to discover a useful new way of looking at business that will help you spend less time fighting your fears and more time doing things that make a difference. You don't need to know it all. As to methods, there may be a million and then some, but principles are few. The man who grasps principles can successfully select his own methods. The man who tries methods, ignoring principles, is sure to have trouble. That was a quote from Harrington Emerson, management consultant and efficiency expert. One of the most important things about learning any subject is the fact that you don't need to know everything. You need to understand a small set of important concepts that provide most of the value. Once you have a solid scaffold of core principles to work from, building upon your knowledge and making progress becomes much easier. The personal MBA is a set. The personal MBA is a set of foundational business concepts you can use to get things done. Understanding these fundamental principles will give you a set of tools you can rely on to make good decisions. If you invest the time and energy necessary to learn these concepts, you'll be in the top 1% of the human population when it comes to knowing how business actually works, how to start a new business, how to improve an existing business, and how to use business-related skills to accomplish your personal goals. Think of this book as a filter. Instead of trying to absorb all of the business information that's out there, and there's a lot out there, use this book to help you learn what matters most so you can focus on what's important, making things happen. Here's another quote. No experience necessary. People always overestimate how complex business is. This isn't rocket science. We've chosen one of the world's most simple professions. That's by Jack Welch, former CEO of General Electric. Don't worry if you're a complete beginner. Unlike many other business books, this book does not require any prior business knowledge or experience. I don't assume you're the CEO of a large company who makes multi-million-dollar decisions on a daily basis, but this book will still be useful if you are. If you do have business experience, take it from many of my clients and readers from around the world who have MBAs from top schools. You'll find the information in this book more valuable and practical than anything you've learned earning your degree. Together, we'll explore 271 simple concepts that will help you think about business in a new and useful way. After reading this book, you'll have a more comprehensive and accurate understanding of what businesses actually are and what successful businesses actually do. Here's another quote by Bill Allen, sociologist and education activist. He says, education is not the answer to the question. Education is the means to the answer to all questions. Most business books attempt to teach you to have more answers, a technique for this, a method for that. This book is different. It won't give you answers, it will help you ask better questions. Knowing what's important in every business is the first step in making good business decisions. The more you know about the essential questions to ask in your current situation, the faster you'll be able to find the answers you need to move forward. This next quote is by Ludwig Wittgenstein, philosopher and logician. The limits of my language are the limits of my world. Mental models, not methods. That's what he says. All right. To improve your business skills, you don't need to learn everything there is to know. Mastering the fundamentals can take you far. I call these foundational business concepts mental models. And together they create a solid framework you can rely on to make good decisions. Mental models are concepts that represent your understanding of how something in the world works. Think of driving a car. When What do you expect when you press down on the right side pedal? If the car slows down, you'll be surprised. That pedal is supposed to be the accelerator. The accuracy of your model of the world determines your expectations, decisions, behaviors, and in the long run, your results. Your brain forms mental models by noticing patterns in what you experience each day. Very often, however, the mental models you form on your own aren't accurate. You're only one person, so your knowledge and experiences are limited. Education is a way to make your mental models more accurate by internalizing the knowledge and experiences other people have collected throughout their lives. The best education helps you learn to see the world in a new, more productive way. For example, more people believe things like starting a business is risky. To get started, you must create a detailed business plan and borrow a lot of money. Or business is about who you know, not what you know. Each of these phrases is a mental model, but they're not quite accurate. Correcting your mental models can help you think about what you're doing in a clear, comprehensive way, which will help you make better decisions. By the way, this chapter is called Why Read This Book? Or this is the introduction. That's what it's called. Anyway, so there's a little chart that says inaccurate mental model versus accurate mental model. So inaccurate, starting a business is risky. Accurate is uncertainty is an ever-present but manageable part of business, and risks can be minimized. Inaccurate. In order to create a successful business, you must write a flawless business plan first. Holy moly. Okay. A business plan, this is the accurate version. A business plan is secondary to understanding the critical functions of your business. And no matter how much you prepare, there will always be surprises along the way. The inaccurate. You must raise large amounts of capital before you start building your business. Versus, raising money is necessary only if it allows you to accomplish something that would otherwise be impossible, like building a factory. Inaccurate. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Versus the accurate, which is personal connections are important, but knowledge is key if you want to use those connections to your best advantage. And it goes on to say, after learning the mental models in this book, many of my readers, Josh Kaufman's readers, have realized that their picture of what businesses are and how businesses work was inaccurate. Getting their venture off the ground would be far easier than they originally imagined. Instead of wasting valuable time and energy feeling intimidated and freaking out, learning these concepts gave them the freedom to stop worrying and start making progress. This book will help you learn the fundamental principles of business so you can focus your time and energy on doing useful things. Creating something valuable, attracting attention, closing more sales, serving more customers, getting promoted, making more money, changing the world. Not only will you be able to create more value for others and improve your own financial situation, you'll have more fun along the way. I know that took a while, but literally that was just the first few pages of the introduction. But I'm going to stop this video now. See you in the next one.